you today. Based on the spread you've drawn, we are looking at a classic past, present, and future timeline for Asmongold. The cards have woven a very clear narrative about your journey, your current state of reflection, and a vital warning for your emotional well-being moving forward. Here is your reading. The past, Page of Wands, the spark of inspiration and limitless energy. In the position of the past, we have the Page of Wands. This card represents a time of pure, unbridled enthusiasm and the initial spark of a great adventure. For Asmongold, this speaks to the origins of your journey. You started your path fueled by a fiery passion for what you love. You weren't necessarily bogged down by the logistics of building an empire. You were simply a free spirit, exploring your interests and sharing that raw, authentic energy with the world. The Page of Wands is the pioneer, fearless, slightly impulsive, and driven by a sense of discovery. This was the era where the foundation was laid not through a rigid business plan, but through the sheer magnetic force of your own excitement and creativity. The present, Seven of Pentacles, the pause, the assessment, and the harvest. Moving into the present, the energy grounds itself heavily with the Seven of Pentacles. Look at the figure in the card. He is leaning on his tool, pausing to look at the lush, fruitful garden he has grown through intense, back-breaking labor. Right now, Asmongold, you are in a period of profound reflection. You have put in the hours, the years, and the endless grind to cultivate a massive, sprawling harvest. But the Seven of Pentacles is a card of taking a step back and asking, is this what I want my garden to look like? Was the juice worth the squeeze? You are assessing your investments of your time, your energy, and your life. It is a moment of weariness, but also of immense accomplishment. You are realizing that while the work has paid off, you must now decide if you want to keep planting the same seeds or change how you tend to your fields. The future, Queen of Cups, reversed, emotional burnout and the need for boundaries. Finally, in the position of the future, we see the Queen of Cups, reversed. This is a very clear warning from the cards regarding the path ahead if things do not change. The Queen of Cups, when upright, is a master of her emotions, deeply intuitive and nurturing. Reversed, however, her cup is spilling over, or perhaps it has run completely dry. For Asmongold, this signifies a looming threat of emotional exhaustion and burnout. If you do not take the time during this present period of reflection, the Seven of Pentacles, to establish firm boundaries, you risk becoming completely drained by the demands of your environment, your audience, or your own internal pressures. The reversed Queen warns against neglecting your own self-care and letting the emotional weight of others dictate your peace. The reader's synthesis. The story here is one of a passionate beginning that transformed into a monumental, exhausting grind. You have built something incredible, Asmongold, but you are currently standing at a crossroads, evaluating the cost of your success. The cards are strongly advising you to protect your inner peace. If you continue to give your energy away without taking time to refill your own emotional cup, the future points towards severe burnout. Use this present moment of reflection to restructure your boundaries and prioritize your own well-being.